Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with StampCreatively, and I'm using the Painterly Pears Sweet Collection. We used this at camp last month, and it's great. It's got this great Designer Series paper, some cute embellishments, some great ribbon. We used it all. So let me show you the product up close and personal. Here's the stamp set. It's got some great words. Congratulations. Hello. A good friend is a gift. Thank you, friend. Good images. Here's the dies. Most of them are in a bowl because we used them. So there's the leftovers. Here's the DSP minus the paper that I'm using. I'll show you my paper. I didn't cut a 6x6 of it. Great two sides. Here is the cardstock that it's listed to go with it. And I went rogue and used one that wasn't even listed. Because, I mean, why not? I mean, do you always have to be a rule follower? Friends, sometimes we just can't. We have to go rogue. Okay, so here's the card that we did. We got once a month, a group of us gets together and we do some different cards. So this is one that we did when we got together. One of my Stampin' friends created this. And then for camp, we did this. Sometimes you need kind of a fun fold. So what I like about this one, look, I did the flowers and I left over from, I did a bunch of them in advance, and so they keep showing up everywhere. So what I love about this is it just uses a half a sheet of cardstock. Don't overthink it. It just uses half a sheet of cardstock. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your half a sheet, and I used Petal Pink because remember I told you I went rogue. So you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So you're going to take your full sheet. Here, let me show you. I'll just get a full sheet of cardstock and show you. That'll be easier. I'll just use this piece I have right here. It'll be easier. Okay. 4 1/4. Okay, and 5 1/2. And then this is the Darling Duckling, just in case you wondered. And then our cutting doesn't go exactly from corner to corner. So I will just line it up from corner to corner and cut through and then keep scooching it until it's all cut. And then I come up with this. So again, it's just a half a sheet of cardstock. I get 2 out of each piece. So I'm going to crease it down. And I'm going to do it again. And I'm using my amazing bone folder with my cute little charm from the Wonder Basement. When we all get together, I told you I'd get together with other demonstrators. We have to know who's got which parts, whose is whose. So, and then it's going to fold in like this. This one isn't exactly meeting at the corner, and that is full error folding. It doesn't really bother me because I'll show you why in a minute. So then once I decide which way I'm going to go, and it doesn't matter which way you open your card, either one's great. If I just scooch this in, for those of you, I just need to scooch it in and then go over it again with my bone folder, and it's going to close that gap. It's just the way I folded it. Okay. So once I decide which way this is going to go, then I cut this. Don't cut this designer series paper until you're sure which way you're going to go with it. This is the other piece you didn't see, and it's beautiful. So I need to cut it from this corner to this corner. I just realized I used the scrap that I had after I cut the designer series paper. I used the scrap on the inside and I don't have a piece of scrap here, but I can show you. So then this piece is going to go up here and this piece is going to go here. Okay? Easy enough. I'm going to seal it on. And I can move them so that they touch. I could have moved this so that they touched, so it looked like one sheet, or I can just give them a little bit of border. You get to do it any way you want. When you've done a card several times, you've done it multiple ways, right? Okay, so now my card base is done. And again, I had a piece of basic white on the inside and I ran DSP down it. So since I don't have that, we're going to stamp on this. I mean, why not? So when you do these two steps, you can go dark to light or light to dark. People do them either way. I prefer the dark to light because then I can see where my inside goes. So I've got my pear. This, I use the same color. This is Old Olive. I use the same color and just stamped it off. So it was just a little bit lighter. I didn't need to get out another ink. That was totally fine. So for this one, I'm going to get one of my handy dandy. I use all those inserts for Paper Pumpkin and our kits and stuff. And they're the thing I use to stamp on when it goes over. And then I can do this inside. Yes, I have a beautiful glass mat. I have all of those things. The glass mat seems to reflect when I do this, so I use it when I'm not videoing. Then this is the Darling Duckling. And I seem to line up better when I'm going inside the dark. So simple. And looks like I'm super talented. That's what I love about Stampin' Up! Is it makes me look way more talented than what I am. So I'm going to cut out this. I'm going to cut out this. I have this piece that I used for my hello. I have this piece that cut all my flowers. And this one, that's a solid flower image. Oops, you can't see, I scooched them too high. And then this is the other one. And we're going to pull in our mini boss to do all the work. I love this thing. The only thing I can't really do on it are the big embossing folders, but I love doing all these little things. I treated myself to new plates today. It's one of those days I needed a treat, so new plates are my treat. I like it. Okay, I'm going to slide this off. I'm going to do my green. This is, I used Mossy. I wanted a little darker than the, oh, maybe this was Mossy ink. Oh, it was. I told you Old Olive. Yep, wrong. Mossy. I went back and forth between the two, obviously, but I used Mossy Meadow. So forgive me. That's what I get for not checking and thinking I could go off memory. There are so many things I think I can go off of memory. This is how many of those I've done, but I'm going to cut this out because it'll fit through here better. We're going to make our fun little, and there go the dogs. We have a neighborhood of dogs, and it's like the barking chain. If you've ever seen the 101 Dalmatians, that's what I live in. One barks and they all bark. I have stuff to say. Okay. See how nice that mini boss is? People will ask me, do I really need a second one? I'm like, well, for convenience you do. Again, I can't do everything on it, but there's a lot that I can. So here's my darling duckling. Let's go a little closer. Whoa. There we go. We've got our darling duckling. Pretty flowers. Here's my pear. My tag. Oh, wrong side. That was the side I stamped on. Then I have this leaf. Isn't it? Look at the detail. It's so pretty. I do better if I put all my stuff. I mean, it gets lost in my piles. All right, here we go, friends. Let's put this on the inside. Then I took the ribbon and I just made a fun little bow. Again, I always do mine on the bolt. I'm not wasting my beautiful ribbon. This is so pretty. It ties beautifully. There is like a front and a back to it, but it's so subtle. It just doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm going to put this on the top one. Here's my pear. Okay. And because I've got that knot of the bow, I need to, I'm going to double dimension it. Dimensional. So there's my double dimensional. You can see my leaf. You can see my leaf. It's fine. I've got this pretty long piece. And I'm going to tuck it in behind here. And to get it to stick, oh, here, there. Like I just had them. I'm going to use a glue dot. And I'm going to stick this top leaf down. Then it's not going to go anywhere. It's tucked under my pear. Here is my hello in my mossy, not old olive. I'm going to add my hello. And then with a glue dot, I need a longer string of glue dots. Lucky for me, I know where to get more. I'm gonna take my hello. over here. I'm going to add, this is a bundle of flowers. So I have lots of individual ones, and then I have a bundle of them. I'm going to put my bundle right there. And I love the fact that it looks kind of free-formy. And then I have more flowers. I can stick them anywhere I want. Oh, let's put a flower in here. So I can stick these on. My dogs are just having a heyday. And then I have the stem. Oh, and the embellishments. Gosh, guys, these are so pretty. So there's Secret Sea, Mossy, and Darling Duckling. Look how pretty that is. So I'm going to put, I don't know, probably a little bit of all of them. They're really flat, which I really like when they do that. Because then it just makes it easier to put on, easier to mail. It's the worst when you have to pay extra postage for beautiful embellishments. I mean, I do if I have to. I'm going to add one up here. All right, friends. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back sometime soon. Have a great day. Bye.